André Trocmé was born in France in 1907. He served as pastor and spiritual leader of the Protestant community at Le Chambon-sur-Lignon, which aided and saved thousands of Jews over the course of World War II. In June 1940, following the German occupation of France, France was divided into two main areas: the northeastern zone, which was to remain under direct German control, and the southwestern Free Zone, known as Vichy France, legally governed out of the city of Vichy by a regime that collaborated with the Nazis, headed by Marshal Philippe Pétain. Le Chambon-sur-Lignon, where Trocmé lived, was included in the Free Zone. On June 23, 1940, the day after the signing of the French Armistice Agreement and establishment of the Vichy government, Trocmé insisted to his community that it was their Christian duty to resist violence. "We will do so," he said, "without fear, but also without pride and without hate." The town and its surroundings became a rare point of refuge for Jews, French citizens, and foreign nationals alike, fleeing the Nazis and their French collaborators. In 1942, when deportations from France to extermination camps began, Trocmé begged his community to lend assistance to any Jew requesting refuge. In short order, hundreds of Jews arrived at the town. Some found permanent refuge in the surrounding hills, while others were given temporary refuge until they could cross the border, mostly to neighboring Switzerland, which was neutral. Despite the great danger, Jews resided with town residents and nearby farmers, in public buildings, and in children's homes. Aided by locals, some of the Jews were taken by foot on dangerous journeys to the Swiss border. The community members of Le Chambon-sur-Lignon engaged in rescue efforts out of a belief that it was their Christian duty. In personally acting to rescue Jews and create places of refuge for them, Reverend André Trocmé and wife Magda were personal examples for their community members, encouraging them to further rescue Jews. The rescue activity wasn't organized. According to Magda's testimony, each community member acted on their own. Each individual did whatever they felt necessary. If we'd had an organization, we would have failed. My husband certainly had an important influence, but that doesn't mean he knew about everything. It was a general consensus. Magda was an active participant in creating and maintaining the town as a place of refuge for Jews. She located families willing to take in Jewish refugees and prepared local schools in order to receive and register the refugees. The Vichy authorities suspected what was occurring in the town and demanded the pastor cease his activity. André unequivocally refused, saying, "These people came here for help and for shelter. I am their shepherd. A shepherd does not forsake his flock. I do not know what a Jew is. I know only human beings." And so, the Trocmés continued encouraging the local residents to harbor Jews, even under threat of the authorities, and even after November 1942, when Germany entered the Free Zone and all of France fell under direct German rule. In February 1943, André Trocmé was arrested, together with two of his colleagues, the Reverend Edouard Théis and the teacher Roger Darcy-Sac, and interned at the Saint-Paul-de-Joux camp near Limoges. During 5 weeks of arrest, Trocmé was put under great pressure to sign a statement promising to obey all government orders. He did not succumb to the pressure, but after his release, was forced to go underground. His absence, however, did not deter the residents of Le Chambon, who continued harboring Jews until the end of the war. Daniel Trocmé, André's nephew, also took part in the rescue activities, heeding his uncle's request to manage a boarding school for Jewish refugee children in Le Chambon. In August 1943, he was arrested and sent to a detention camp, and then later deported to Majdanek, where he died of an illness. On January 5, 1971, Yad Vashem recognized the Reverend André Trocmé as a righteous among the nations. Magda Trocmé was recognized on May 14, 1984, and Daniel Trocmé on March 18, 1976. 32 other residents of Le Chambon-sur-Lignon were awarded the title. And in 1990, Yad Vashem presented the village with a special diploma of honor in tribute to their humane conduct during the war. According to estimates, some 3,000 to 5,000 Jews were rescued thanks to the efforts of the Chambon-sur-Lignon community, headed by André and Magda Trocmé.